Listen, Big Brother's back. Are you ready for it?
I'm so ready.
And it's Big Brother Ace, is it
yes,
this time?
it is. And, you know, I get confused with the numbers. It's been going that long, which is very nice. And I want to just let everybody know, because I've had quite a few people calling me and saying, is it true you're not doing it after this series? Listen, right, they would have to prize me like I'm like that, attached to that show, surgically.
Well, you're synonymous with it anyway.
It's my baby.
Exactly.
I called up the producer today. I said, you're not going to get rid of me, are you? Allocate Thornton.
What did they say?
That's very cruel, and now that she, you know, that could have started a trend, cruelly evicting presenters from programmes that they belong to.
And then they had me on the back, you see, when like, you know, when Kate had the bad time, I kicked off, as I'm prone to do, as you probably gathered. No, I just don't like that kind of bullying, and I think if you've, you know, given...
But it was her show.
Of course it was.
Wasn't it?
You know, and there's such a thing as gentlemanly behaviour, where you take somebody to dinner and say, look, we're having a rethink and you're not part of it, but thanks very much. Here's a huge check. Yeah. Go and have a nice holiday.
Or here's another job, or...
Exactly. Yeah. You know, it's rotten, but that's telly for you, isn't it? You know, you've got to be...
But we love it as well. Come on! Come on!
Well, I'm only here because I had two choices, 6 months or community service, so I chose the community service. Now, listen, there's all sorts of rumours. I want to clear... Now I've got you in the flesh. Is this true about Big Brother? There's a secret tunnel.
I don't know. I don't know. Can I just say, I called up the producer today because I was like, listen, I'm going on Paul's show. I need some inside info. Can you tell me anything? Because they've told me absolutely nothing. So, obviously, the pictures have come out today of the house, and if anybody hasn't seen it, it's a topsy-turvy house. So the oven's in the bedroom. And I was talking to him, and I was going, isn't that going to be really annoying? And he was like, yes. Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
If I was in bed, right, in the morning, and somebody came in and started to fry bacon next to me, I'd kill him.
Right.
I would kill him and I would rip that head off and kick it round the house. No messing.
We're going to be like, Paul O'Grady, Celebrity Big Brother, yes, please.
No, it'd be day 10. Paul is still in bed with the duvet over his head. I'm not coming out. And is somebody getting married in the house, or is this...
I don't know.
No idea.
I don't know. But he also told me that they have not decided which housemates are definitely going in. I said, what do you mean? It's next Wednesday. We're starting next Wednesday. And he said, we've got a short list, but they haven't decided the final however many are going in. I don't even know how many are going in.
Is it quite tough, you know, in the sort of the procedure of getting housemates, you know, how they do the interview?
Oh, yeah, I mean, well, they have a psychological profile, which they have to go through.
Do they pass it?
They all pass it.
Not the same for me, Davina, if that shower can pass it, really.
No, I know, it's strange. It may seem strange, but they really do. And the other thing that they all go through is a major, major talking to from the producers. And every year, because, you know, the show gets kind of tougher and tougher, and people have less and less chance of becoming famous, the talk gets harder and harder. So that now they're just saying, look, you've got practically zero chance of becoming famous. It's going to be a nightmare. You probably will hate every minute of it. Do you still want to do it? And they're like, yes.
It's weird, aren't they?
But we are so grateful.
That they do it,
so grateful,
exactly.
Because that's our summer sorted.
Did the success of the show take you by surprise? You know, when you first did it, did you have any idea that it was going to take off the way it has?
You know, I always start every new show with no expectations,
like me,
because otherwise you get disappointed, and if it doesn't do well, you have to kind of pick yourself up, dust yourself down and move on, and if it does do well, then you're just like, oh, thank goodness for that. But I mean, the ongoing success is surprising and it's brilliant, but it's because we always have new housemates, and it's the housemates that make the programme. So provided you've got good, fun, interesting people. I mean, I want to laugh a lot this summer. That's what I want to do, laugh.
Want it to be
belly
good fun.
aching. I love it.
Would you ever do the Celebrity Big Brother?
You know, sometimes I watch it and I go, oh, you know, I could do that. But you know what, Paula, I'd be out first week for bitching, I'm sure. I'd be like, you know, oh, look.
I'd be out for fighting. I know.
And then I'd go, oh, God, cameras, oh, God, Mike, you know. It's so funny.
But you'd forget, though. I know I would. I'd forget. I forget sometimes I'm on telly, you know, when I'm chatting. I know I do, really. I think I'm in our back kitchen going, and it's only when I'm sprawling on the desk like this I realise, and I sit up quickly. So I'd be lousy on it, because I wouldn't play the game.
No, but you see, you'd be perfect. You'd be our ideal housemate. I mean, I know you'd never do it, but I'd love... Why wouldn't you do it?
I don't know, because I think, I think I'd let myself down.
I think it's the, like, personal hygiene and brushing your teeth and...
I wouldn't do any of that.
Like, you know...
Not in company. I'm not sharing a lab with anyone. And I'm not sharing a bed unless it's for money. They've had that, and that's flat. Seriously. Because they all have to get double up in beds and stuff, and so I'm not
Well, last year was the first time that we'd had 2 people having to share a bed. And also, I don't know if anybody watched Celebrity Big Brother this year.
Yeah.
Bad.
Can I say my piece?
Yes, say it, love.
I thought that was about class and not about race, really.
Yes, that's exactly right.
No, really, I did. I really did. I thought...
But you know, the police went through every single tape, the police did, and it took them months, and they couldn't find any trace of bullying, yes.
Yeah.
You know, bitchy arguing, yes.
Yeah.
But racism, no.
Yeah, I mean, it was sick. And Shilpa's quite imperious, you know what I mean, when she came in and ticked them all off over OXO cubes or whatever.
I've got a great story about Shilpa.
Oh, go on, then.
On the final night, I've never told anyone this. On the final night, she was so lovely and beautiful.
Yeah.
She was absolutely fantastic.
Oh, she is? She's a stunner.
And she did a great interview, and she was a very worthy winner, I think. And then we came outside. It was an ad break. We came outside. We were at the bottom of the stairs, and there was the walkway going up and down. And I said to her, listen, I'm going to do a little piece to camera, and then you go off down the walkway, and there's going to be loads of fireworks and everything. It's going to be amazing, and just enjoy it. Just walk up and down and enjoy it. She went, OK, hold my scarf. And I went, OK. What am I doing? I've got to do a piece to camera.
And you're holding a scarf. You're not the cloakroom attendant.
Hold my scarf. I was like that.